If you really like someone and you want them to stay with you, you treat them well and hope they stay. Employers can be the same way. They don't like losing talent. And sometimes they're willing to throw money at you to keep you. But is it enough? Today we're going over 5 federal agencies that are willing to pay you money for you to stay put. They're doing this by offering a retention bonus, which can be up to 25% of your basic pay. So if you have a basic pay of, let's say, $100,000 a year, 25% means they're willing to give you $25,000 for you to stay there. Or in some cases, they can ask OPM for 50%. That means $50,000 for you to just stick around. The first agency offering this is the Department of Homeland Security. This is a Transportation Security Officer, TSO. Salary range is $51,000 to $63,000 a year. This is located in North Dakota. The retention bonus offered for this position is 15% of their basic pay. There is no security clearance required for this job. There is a drug test though, and there's also an academy requirement. It's only a few weeks. It's not that long. It's not like Border Patrol or FBI or anything like that. You do your 3 weeks, they put you in an airport, you can start working. It's not just this job announcement. TSOs across the country, they have retention bonuses by different amounts. The more undesirable the area, the higher you're going to see. So it starts off at like 5%, 5, 10, 15, 20%. The next agency is the Department of Justice. This job is for a secretary. The salary range is between $48,000 and $64,000 a year. This one's in West Virginia, and the retention bonus is up to 25% of your salary. The job requires only 1 year of doing administrative tasks, doing office-type duties. And I'm pretty sure 99% of the people watching this, you could be eligible for this type of job. Why do they have a retention bonus? Well, it's to keep you in West Virginia. It's to make sure you don't escape that state. But it's not just that, it's also to keep you within the Bureau of Prisons, which is the absolute worst federal agency according to the best places to work rankings. It does have a promotion potential to GL6, but if you want to earn more than $64,000 a year, and I'm sure most of us do, you're going to have to apply to get out of this position. That's why they want to retain you. The next agency is the Department of Air Force. This is for a cook. The salary range for this job is $19 to $22 an hour. It states this position qualifies for a recruitment and a retention bonus. This recruitment bonus could be another 25% on top. So this could be a very lucrative opportunity for somebody who likes cooking, who has experience cooking. Why are they offering this? Well, it's to lure people up to South Dakota. We don't have enough people cooking in South Dakota, apparently. And if you accept this job, you're going to be cooking hash browns, fish, chicken nuggets, and pizza. The experience needed is to be able to cook and then also clean cooking equipment. The next agency is the Veterans Affairs. This is for a nursing assistant, and the salary range is between $47,000 and $77,000 a year. This position is eligible for a retention bonus after 3 months. This announcement is for many positions, and it's probably going to continue to stay open. Nobody's getting into this job because this job is located in San Francisco, California, and with this piddly salary of $47,000 to $77,000, nobody can survive there. Unless you're living with your parents or you're in someone's basement somewhere, how are you going to survive in the most expensive place in this country? Really disappointing salary with this. The government knows it, and that's why it's including this part right here. Non-citizens may be appointed when it's not possible to recruit qualified citizens. Now that's a mind blower because 99% of federal government jobs require U.S. citizenship. Usually it was just the highly specialized positions, medical, neuroscientist, or something like that, surgeon, some sort of specialty surgeon. You would see non-citizens may be hired. But for a position like this, you would never see it. You go to Ohio, Indiana, Kansas, look for this position, it's not going to say that. They're saying this because they know they're not going to get enough U.S. citizens applying for this position. These were just 4 agencies. If you look right now and you search on usajobs.gov for retention bonuses, actually spell it out, run the search, there's over 100 different jobs. And more often than not, it's because they're in undesirable locations or they're not able to find people with that talent willing to work for the agency. And it could be a pay issue, like especially with some positions that are going to be paid a lot better in the private sector. Look at cybersecurity, Look at AI software engineer. They're going to have a hard time attracting people like that, mainly because of the rigid pay structure. There's not much flexibility when it comes to providing pay, and people go where they're paid the best oftentimes. Now, if you do end up applying and accepting one of these positions, you need to understand that there's a service agreement. You can't just accept the job offer and collect your cash and head to the door. You're going to need to commit to the agency for at least 12 months. Now, in some cases, it could actually be 24 months. It can even be longer than that. There is one case, a person had a recruitment incentive of close to $40,000. This was an IT person, and they had to commit, I believe, 36 months to that agency. And the person was talking to me like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to be locked in. And the thing is, you're not really locked in. You can leave. It's just that you have to pay the money back. That's the stipulation. Also, another stipulation is your performance level needs to at least be fully successful to get this bonus. You can't be a low performer in here. And then consider the fact that it's going to be taxed. It's going to be taxed at a pretty high rate probably, so you're not going to see all of that money at once. If you're not interested in government jobs with retention bonuses, you can look, there's like 10,000 jobs on any day that are open to the public. You can consider, you can compete for those jobs. But before you do that, I want you to take a closer look at your resume. People call me every day for me to review their resume, and I look at it 9 times out of 10, there's huge glaring errors. One of them is you want to be interviewed, so you want somebody to be interested in you, right? You want somebody to show interest in you based on your resume. Well, you better make sure that you're interesting. That means interesting achievements, compelling achievements, not a litany of responsibilities. Your resume looks like everyone else's resume, and it puts people to sleep. You're not standing out, but you could. You can by looking at the job announcement, pulling out some of those keywords and forming them organically around your own experience, quantifying it, and showing an interesting achievement. What are you the most proudest of? Showcase that. Put it up top. If you're new to applying to government jobs, you probably have a lot of questions on your mind about the federal hiring process, about the interview process, what's going on with the benefits, what can I expect? I did a live stream recently. I answered over a dozen questions. A lot of these questions could be on your mind. If you're interested in that, I want you to check this video out next. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please click like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.